Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my favorites for the month of May as well as my wish list for June. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I love filming favorites videos. I love watching favorites videos. So if you have a favorites video, please link it down below. I'd love to watch it. So let's get started. So my first product is this Sculpt and Glow palette from Model's Own. I got this from Ulta a little while ago, and it comes with a blush, a highlight, and a contour shade. And this is in my favorites purely because of the blush shade. I think it's so pretty. I'm wearing it right now. It's very subtle, but it has gold flecks in it, so it's definitely shimmery. So if you don't like a shimmery blush, then you probably won't like this. If you have any texture on your cheeks, it will pick that up because any shimmery products will kind of emphasize to any texture that you have on your face. But that doesn't really bother me, so I really love this blush. The highlight is decent. The contour shade is a little too orange for me, but the blush alone makes this palette worth it for me, so that's why it's in my favorites for this month. Another one of my favorite blushes is from Wet n Wild. It's their Color Icon blushes in the color Rose Champagne. I really like a subtle blush, and so this has been great. It looks kind of dark in the pan, but you can still definitely see pink flushed on your cheeks. It's just not overly powerful. So if you really like a subtle blush, you're going to like this. It's also pretty matte. I mean, it has a little bit of shimmer, but it doesn't pick up the texture as much as the Model's Own one does. So if you have any texture in your face, you might like this one a little bit more. Alright, so one of my favorite eyeshadows of this month has been ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow in the color Coconut. It's this beautiful blue color. I did a smoky eye and used this. I'll link that video down below, but it's this beautiful blue color. It just comes off like so pigmented and beautiful on the skin, so I love this color. I think it's really fun for the summer months. It's very shimmery and beautiful, and it's just something different. I don't really use it that often, but it's definitely a favorite, and I'll try to use it as much as I can, even though it's probably not an everyday color for me. I definitely want to use it more as the summer gets started. Another one of my absolute favorites of this month has been the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. So I use this under my concealer. It has a pink hue to it, so it cancels out my dark circles. It's like peachy. I get pretty bad dark circles right under my eyes here, and so I just dab this on right where the dark circles are, not all over, not in a triangle like I would my concealer, just right where the darkness is. I'll just tap that in, and then I'll go in and do my concealer just like normal, and I think it really helps add some extra coverage that I need. I don't use this every day, but there are some mornings I wake up and it's like I'm an owl and I have like just huge dark circles, so I definitely try to use this on those days, and it's been awesome. So I have two mascaras. The first one is from Laura Geller. It's the Maximum Volumizing Mascara in DramaLASH, and I got this for graduation from my wonderful mother, and it has, the wand is like huge. I don't know if you can like tell that, but it just coats your lashes and makes them so voluminous. I think it's a great mascara. It's definitely, you know, taken the place of some of my other favorite mascaras that I had. So this month, definitely this has been a great find for me. I love it, and I use it every day almost. So I often pair it with a lengthening mascara, like the Pure, I think it's called Pure Big, it's the Pure Big Lash mascara, I think. So that lengthens, and then I throw this volumizing one on, and it really helps like the two balance out, makes my eyelashes look really good because I don't wear falsies all the time. So I actually like never wear falsies. So having mascaras that work well together is important for me, and I love this one. Another one of my favorites for this month for mascaras has been the Wet n Wild MegaSlim Skinny Mascara, and this has been great for my lower lash line. Oftentimes when I'm using a normal sized wand in a normal mascara tube, it's going to put the product on my lashes and then hit the skin that's right under it. And so with this wand, because it's so small and skinny, it doesn't do that. So it's been really good for coating my lashes but not getting product everywhere. I have two favorite lip products for this month. One is a lip gloss and one is a liquid lipstick. The liquid lipstick is by JCat Beauty, and it is a matte lip. It's called their Lipfinity, and it is in the color Champagne Buzz. It's beautiful. I think it really, you know, is a nice nude color. I'll swatch it for you. And it really stays on your lips really nicely. It's definitely kiss proof, transfer proof. So that is the swatch there. So my favorite lip gloss of the moment is the Sephora Glossy Gloss Clear Lip Gloss. It's been perfect to put over a matte liquid lipstick or just to wear by itself. I really like it, and I think that it enhances the look. It creates that juicy, moisturized lip look, and I've really liked this, especially for an everyday wear. Okay, so I have two products this month that unfortunately did not work for me. So the first one was the Wet n Wild Coverall Correcting Palette. And I am not like a huge fan of over color correcting just because I think it's kind of complicated, but it comes in a wheel like this, and then so you like this, it's just so thick. I don't know if you could see that, but just like never like blends out fully, and not all the colors are the same consistency, so like I just didn't like it. It never really like blended out under my concealer. I felt like it was always just chunky. I didn't like it. And then it had this like weird white one that you were supposed to like mix with other colors. I just didn't like the whole concept of this. I feel like the product just didn't work. So this one was a no-go for me. Another product that didn't work for me was the e.l.f. Baked Highlighters. And I know that you're supposed to scrape off the top layer to get to like the pigment. That's just like way too much work for me, and I'm just not about it. So it's just, it never, like, it's just too dry, and even like, it just, like, what even is this? It doesn't, I just don't think it works. It's like so dry on the skin, and like, yeah, that looks kind of pretty, but when you put it on the brush and then try to put it on your face, it's just like not, it does not transfer as pretty at all. I just don't like it. It's too dry and chalky, and I know like some people are like, you just have to scrape off the first layer and it's better, but why would I want to do that? And so I'm just not going to do that. I have way better highlighters that work, and I don't have to scrape anything off, so I just didn't really like this one. I'm going to give it to my sister to see if she likes it, but
it just is not my favorite. Sorry.
Okay, so along with my monthly favorites, I'm also going to tell you guys my monthly wish list for the upcoming months. This will be my June wish list. I think that when you don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, you kind of want to have products in mind that when you do get a little extra cash, you know kind of what you want to spend on, whether that's just a general foundation, bronzer, eyeshadow palette, or if you have specific products that you want to buy. I love to know what people are buying or what people want to buy, and so that's kind of why I'm going to include this. If you guys like this part of favorites videos, then please let me know. I've never really seen anybody do it like this. If you don't like it, that's totally fine too. I can just take it out. But the first thing on my wish list is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. So everyone's been talking about it. It's kind of died down a little bit, but I mean, it's still like Casey Holmes still talks about it all the time. I've never tried it because it's not in store near me, so you have to order it online, and I'm just really weird about ordering foundations online when I can't see the color on my face. So I don't really want to spend money and then get it and it's the wrong color. But Wet n Wild just added I don't know if they just added it, I just noticed that they added it to their website where you can input the shade that you have of a similar concealer, and they'll tell you what it would transfer to of the photo focus. So they have like the L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation. You enter the color in that you wear, and they'll spit out what that translates to in their Wet n Wild foundation. Same with like the Matte and Poreless by Maybelline. They have the same thing. They have a couple on there that you could just enter in what color you wear, and then it will translate that for you. So I'm going to try that and see how that works out. I don't know. It just kind of freaks me out, but I really want the foundation, so I think this month I'm just going to have to pull the trigger and do it. So the next thing on my wish list is the Milani Luminoso blush. I really like Milani, and I would also like to get their foundation. It's like a 2-in-1 thing. I didn't write down the name. It's not on my wish list for this month, but I would really like it. Milani is kind of hard to find in drugstores. You kind of have to go on their website. Target sometimes has it, but it's just not a great selection, I don't think, at Target. So, you know, it's kind of a hit or miss. You might be able to find out like CVS or Walgreens, but I'm not quite sure. So my plan is to just go on their website and buy stuff, but then I end up like filling up my cart with random stuff, and that's never good. So, but this month I really want to try that blush. I've been really into blushes lately, and so I've heard really good things about that one. It's like a cult favorite for that brand, so I'm going to give it a shot. Also from Milani, I'm going to try their setting spray. They have two, one called Make It Last and one called Make It Dewy, and I'm going to try the Make It Last one just because my face is already pretty oily in my T-zone. I don't really want to make it like more dewy, but I've heard really good things about the Make It Last setting spray, so I'm going to give that a try. And I'm running out of my little e.l.f. setting spray. There's like barely any in here, so obviously I ran out of it in like a second, but I'm definitely going to try the Milani one. I think it'll turn out well. I mean, I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about it, so that's why I think it's like a good bet of where I want my money to go. So I'm definitely going to try to get that this month. Alright, and my high-end ones, I usually try to have more drugstore than high-end because I feel like you can get more bang for your buck for drugstore. So I have a lot of things on my wish list for high-end, but I obviously like can't get them all at once, so I've kind of how to spread it out. So this month I really want to get the Tarte Shape Tape because I don't know why I don't have it. It's just like, it's always so expensive. And again, like I don't really go to Ulta, Sephora that often. I usually do my shopping online. And so I just never know what color to buy, but I'm going to try to make it a point this month to go to Ulta or Sephora to match my shade and get that concealer, just because I've heard great things about it. And I kind of struggle with a little bit of creasing under my eyes. I've heard it's a full coverage concealer that doesn't crease. And I just want to try to see what my opinion is on it, because watching YouTube, everybody uses it. And so it'll be interesting to see how it works on my skin. The other high-end product that I want this month is the Juvia Place eyeshadow palettes. You can get like a bundle of like all of them for cheaper, like $75 or something. I don't know what, if I'll end up doing that one, but like the colors on there are like, you pull it up online and you die because they are
so good. Like,
it's just amazing how they look online. I don't know if that will translate, but they've sold me. So if it's not translated into real life, that's gonna suck. But I really want that. So that will probably come top priority because I've been really wanting that for a long time. So we'll see about if I get all other ones. I'll definitely update you in my next month's video like this. So, but yeah, I think that kind of wraps this video up, you guys. You know, I was kind of nervous about filming my first favorites video ever, but you know, it was pretty fun. I like just sitting down and talking to you guys because I think that makeup is so fun to talk about. But being new to YouTube, I think that sometimes it's kind of awkward to talk to a camera when there's nobody there behind you. And so I've definitely had to like get over that in my head. So, but I've really like enjoyed, I've been on YouTube for like 2 weeks now and I've really enjoyed it. I think it's really fun. I can definitely see myself getting better. My videos have gotten better, and so I hope that I just keep making strides. So please subscribe to my channel before you go. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please leave it in the comments if you liked, you know, my wish list kind of side to this video. I think favorites videos are kind of in right now, but I've never seen anyone do a wish list, so please let me know what you kind of think of that. Let's chat in the comments about that and other favorites that you have for this month. Please tell me, or anything on your wish list for this month, let me know, so maybe I can add it to my next upcoming month's videos. So again, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. You're all awesome. Love you.